Check this out, America. I was just out on a date with one of our queens. And this woman from the, or I'm not going to call her a woman because a woman knows her spot. This lady, this female from India challenges me outright, confrontational-wise, verbally. Now, she's jumping in my conversations. She is doing her best to overtalk me is what she's trying to do. And she fails. So I directly let her know that she's got my attention. She shouldn't have my attention, but if she's going to sit here and have a confrontation with me, I'm going to challenge her because she's challenging me. Now, I'm asking another person from India about his name. Closely resembles Heineken, but it's Heineken or something like that. And I said it right the second time, and she keeps saying I'm wrong. So I go on to tell her I even apologize for saying it wrong the first time. But she still wants to correct me. And I avert the conversation and go a different route. She's still trying to challenge me. Now, the sister that I am with, mind you, she's 59 years old. Good looking sister, because you know as well as I know that all of our queens look great, even to a ripe old age. And the sister, like Jim Crow did its way, was doing everything she can to make me look bad and then look good. Now, there's two people from India. One European, Puerto Rican descent. Well, not descent, of Puerto Rican culture, but of European descent. Born in Puerto Rico, but of European race. And one other sister. She's talking loud to get everyone's attention, to calm the situation down. From her point of view, to calm me down, to fend off this other lady who's married to a European person, and doing it in such a way to make me look bad. And I'm not the confrontational one. But one thing for sure, I don't back down from no challenge, especially when I'm shying away from it, because I know me as a so-called black man. My father's African American. My mother is Salish American, Native American, the original people. And African Americans are the original people, since we came here long before Christopher Columbus did. She is doing everything she can, and she's making it look like I'm the problem, but I'm not the problem. I'm defending myself, and I'm already averted from coming into confrontation with this Indian fat girl from India, fat girl being in confrontation with me, openly challenging me on everything that I talk about, even jumping into our conversation, my conversation with another Indian dude about his name Heineken. So she's talking to her friends and paying attention to what I'm doing. I do everything I can to get away from her, but it doesn't work. So I turn around and I challenge her because she's challenging me. And the lady that I'm going out had no intention of coming into confrontation with because of the issues she's going with in life, to avert all this. So I openly challenge her on everything. And she still wants to be on top. Now, mind you, I'm a 6'3" black man in America. 205 pounds, so I'm in damn good shape. And 3 nights ago, I proved it with 2 other brothers and like at least 4 or 5 people trying to stop me. They tried, but they failed. And people are stomping on me while I'm beating another nigga's ass for being a bitch and following after what his girlfriend trying to fuck with me this entire time, who started this entire shit. So the lady I'm entertaining for the night is siding with other people fucking with me. And eventually, I let them know this is where I stand. You may be a confrontational woman. You're fat. You're married to a European person to try to become an American, but you're trying to fuck with me and you're just not doing it. It's not happening. I eventually end up telling the sister, listen, you're wrong for what you did. I didn't go out for no confrontation. You're siding with them by openly siding with them by trying to calm me down, and I'm not the one you need to be calming down. You need to calm them down. Leave me the fuck alone. You're supposed to be with me. You're supposed to side with me in all cases. And the reason why is because if the situation was reversed, I'd have her back regardless. But our American black women don't realize this shit. They need to realize this shit, right? If we have issues with other people and they're challenging your men, your kings, because you are the queens of this planet, and then side with us. Because if the situation was reversed and other people were challenging you, our queens, we're going to side with you regardless and then chastise you for what you're doing and how you were wrong. But although I wasn't wrong in any way, shape, or form, she was. Now, I ordered her an Uber home. She did not contact me when I told her, contact me when you get back to your car. Actually, it was Lyft. Now, I got the notification when she got to her car. She never called me. And I told her specifically, call me when you get back to your car. The brother who took her home, which was another black man, as they call it, and she still never called, so I sent her a text message. So here's a problem with our queens. Stop trying to calm shit down when it's not our fault. Recognize what's going on. Do not follow after Jim Crow. We are not the issue, they are. And everyone is programmed against us in American society. This Indian girl from India did her best to tell me what was going on in America, and this entire time she's saying, hey, it's the Europeans' issue, the colonizers.
Already seeing a place where there's the horizon, you can see it from your side.
So she already failed in her attempt, what she was doing. And the sister didn't even call me back. She didn't realize what was really going on, or she realized, but she didn't want to admit that she was wrong. My queens need to realize we are not the issue. Always fight for what's right. Because I'm always going to stand for what we are as a people and where we come from. Okay? We have to realize this stuff, because if we don't realize this stuff and start standing for it, we're always going to be divided against each other. I know that if I'm out on a date or anywhere, I'm going to avoid it as much as possible. But if I'm going to be openly challenged, I did everything I could at that point. Now I have a right to stand on my own 2 feet. I know that people see me as a threat, and I'm the type of brother that'll stand up to myself because I know this about myself. And the sister doesn't realize this, about how us black men are the threat here in America, and we shouldn't be. So now what you sisters are doing when it comes to a relationship, that it's okay to make your men, your kings, be the threat and to calm us down, but not to neutralize the actual threat which comes after us. Why do you guys want to do that? My queens, you need to realize we cannot be strong if you guys do not help us out in these matters. All you have to do is stand for what's right. I don't give a damn about how it all goes down and what you think will end up happening in the end. The whole point is, if we don't stand for ourselves, we will always end up being.
Rap music on a scooter.
If you could like encapsulate my overall.
We will always end up being wrong and being defeated because we do not stand for what's right and we give in to what is wrong. There's no way that I was wrong for what I did. You queens need to realize this shit. I'm not as successful as I want to be, although I know I'm going to be there. And we cannot get there as a people if our women do not stand with us, because a house divided by itself will fall. Read the Willie Lynch letters. Understand what slavery is all about. Stand with us. And all you weak sisters or queens that act like a queen, but you can't exactly be the queen, stop. Go be with a white boy. They'll accept your shit, still treat you like the nigger that you are. But if you're a queen, be a queen. Stand for your man. Know that your king is going to be there for you. You got to do this. We got to do this. There's a reason why our queens, you know, at some point in time, I know this for a fact, European women love us black men. And they'll do everything that they can, that they know that they should be doing to stand for us. My African queens don't. At some point in time in the next 2 or 3 years, if I don't get what I need from my African queens, I'm going for the first woman that gives it to me. I'm not a shallow man. I've dated all women of all mentalities, of all sizes. I know I'm not shallow. Either you guys come correct or you're going to die alone. These are just the facts of life. I don't feel bad for you. At the end of the day, the weak shall fall and the strong will rise, regardless. Figure it out, Thalia.